Ecuador is one loss away from going home. Curaçao already got destroyed 7-1 by Germany in their World Cup debut. Tonight in Kansas City, one of these teams might be playing their last real chance to survive the group stage. Ecuador lost 0-1 to Ivory Coast after hitting the post 3 times. Curaçao shocked nobody by collapsing against Germany. So who breaks first? The team that can't finish or the team that can't defend? Let's break it all down. Here's the brutal math. Group E has Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador and Curaçao. Ecuador needs a win tonight to stay alive. Lose, and they're basically out before match day 3. Curaçao is in even worse shape. After conceding 7 goals already, another loss likely ends their historic debut completely. A draw barely helps either side here. This isn't just a regular group stage match anymore. It's a survival game for both nations. Quick recap. Ecuador controlled the game against Ivory Coast, dominated possession, hit the post 3 separate times, and still lost 0-1 on a 90th minute Amad Diallo goal. Heartbreaking. Curaçao, in their first ever World Cup match, briefly equalised 1-1 against Germany through Livano Comenencia. A historic goal before completely collapsing in the second half and losing 7-1. 2 very different kinds of pain heading into tonight. Conditions in Kansas City tonight, hot and humid. Temperatures dropping from the 80s into the low 70s by kickoff, with a real chance of thunderstorms developing late. If rain hits, expect a slicker pitch, more turnovers, and sloppier football. Heat and humidity also favour whoever controls tempo best, which should be Ecuador. If storms roll in, that chaos could actually help Curaçao, the more defensive, lower block side. Ecuador switches to a 4-3-3 tonight. Expected lineup: Galindez in goal, Preciado, Pacho, Ordóñez, and Hincapié across the back. Caicedo and Vite controlling midfield, with Yeboah, Valencia, and Angolo up front. No injuries to worry about for coach Becker Cheche, which is huge. Nilson Angulo is expected to start after a disappointing showing from Ecuador's attack against Ivory Coast last time out. Curaçao sticks, mostly with the same group that lost to Germany. Expected 4-3-3. Room in goal. A back 4 of Sambo, Van Emer, Obispo, and Floranus. The Bacuna brothers anchoring midfield alongside Comenencia, and Castanea plus Gore leading the attack. The one likely change: Jeremy Antonis replacing Son Johansson, who struggled badly to make any impact in the loss to Germany. Make no mistake, this is offence versus defence tonight. Ecuador will dominate the ball, push numbers forward, and look to overload the box with crosses and corners. Curaçao will sit in a deep, compact low block, defend with numbers behind the ball, and try to survive on discipline alone. Expect Ecuador to attempt double the shots of Curaçao, with way more time spent in the attacking third. My number predictions: Ecuador finishes with 60 to 65% possession, somewhere around 6 to 8 corners compared to Curaçao's 1 to 3. Expect more crosses from Ecuador's fullbacks bombing forward all night. On cards, Curaçao is more likely to pick up the bulk of the yellows, fouling tactically to slow Ecuador's rhythm while defending deep under constant pressure for 90 minutes straight. Watch Moises Caicedo closely. Chelsea's midfield engine is Ecuador's best player on the pitch tonight, the closest thing either team has to Ballon d'Or level quality. Enner Valencia, Ecuador's all-time World Cup scoring leader, hit the post last game and is hungry to add to his record. For Curaçao, Livano Comenencia is their one real spark, already with a historic World Cup goal to his name. My prediction: Ecuador wins, somewhere around 2-0 or 2-1, finally converting the chances they wasted last game. Curaçao fights and might even score again, but the talent gap is just too big to overcome. If Ecuador slips up tonight, group stage elimination becomes very real. If Curaçao loses again, their historic World Cup debut ends in 3 straight defeats. Drop your score prediction below.